Crowds pushing through Boston streets. Men in suits waving cash in the air. Housewives pawning jewelry just to get in line. What were they waiting for? Oh, a chance to hand their money to one man, Charles Ponzi, the smiling immigrant who promised to double their cash in just 90 days. He wasn't a banker. He wasn't even good with math. But in 1920, he became the most powerful man in America by building the greatest financial illusion of the century. Charles Ponzi didn't look like a criminal. He was short, polite, with a sharp Italian accent. He cracked jokes, kissed hands, dressed better than anyone in town. When Ponzi spoke, he didn't sell investments. He sold dreams. He told immigrants who scrubbed floors all day, "Trust me and you'll never work again." He told businessmen, "Your money is lazy. Let me put it to work." His idea: postal reply coupons. Small slips of paper used to prepay international mail. Most people barely knew they existed. Ponzi claimed he had an army of agents buying these coupons in Europe, where they were cheap, and cashing them in America for a profit. Sounds brilliant, right? But here's the trick. He never actually bought enough coupons. Instead, Ponzi used the oldest scam in the book. He paid old investors with money from new ones. It's like this. You give Ponzi $100. He promises $150 in 45 days. When the time comes, he hands you your $150, but it's not profit. It's the next guy's $100, dressed up to look like success. That tiny illusion of profit spread like wildfire. Once people saw others getting rich, they had to join. Nobody wanted to be left out. Boston went insane. The barbers, bakers, bank clerks, they all lined up outside his office. Traffic stopped. Police were called in just to control the crowds. One story says Ponzi's office received so much cash, the clerks had to stack bills in wastebaskets because the safes were full. At the peak, Ponzi was making $250,000 a day. That's like $3 million a day today. He bought a mansion with air conditioning, a luxury almost nobody had. He drove around in the fanciest cars, hosted lavish dinners, handed out tips like candy. Newspapers called him the financial wizard of Boston. Politicians wanted photos with him. Even banks begged him to invest their money. Ponzi wasn't just rich. He was a celebrity. People believed in him more than they believed in the government. But not everyone was fooled. Awesome journalists began asking, if this coupon trick is so genius, why is only one man in the world doing it? Regulators started sniffing around. The math didn't make sense. To cover all his investors, Ponzi would have needed 160 million reply coupons. You know how many he had? About 27,000. The whole thing was smoke and mirrors, a ticking time bomb, and in the summer of 1920 exploded. When the truth hit the papers, panic swept the city. Crowds who once cheered for Ponzi now mobbed his office demanding money back. In August 1920, the federal government shut him down. Thousands of families lost everything, their life savings gone in a puff of Ponzi's charm. He was sentenced to prison, but here's the crazy part. Even while behind bars, people still wrote him letters begging to invest with him. That's how strong his spell was? After prison, Ponzi bounced from scam to scam, in Florida, then eventually in Brazil, each one smaller, each one weaker. He died broke in 1949 in a charity hospital, remembered only by the scam that carries his name. The man who once promised millions couldn't even afford his own funeral. But his shadow never left us. Every pyramid scheme, every shady crypto rug pull, every too-good-to-be-true business pitch, they all follow the same formula Charles Ponzi perfected. Bernie Madoff stole $65 billion the exact same way. Scammers across the world still whisper his playbook. Because the truth is simple. Ponzi didn't just scam people with coupons. He scammed them with hope. And hope is the most valuable currency in the world. Charles Ponzi a genius innovator or just a conman who understood human greed? Drop your thoughts in the comments and make sure you subscribe for the next episode of False Ledger.